Hey, what's up, guys? I figured I'd do a video today on the Axil GS Extreme Wireless earbuds. So I'm pretty much just going to go over some pros and cons about them, and let's go ahead and get this started. All right, so these are the wireless earbuds. So these are the controls. So on the left side here, you have your on button. It's a switch that you just push up, and you see the little green LED light. That means it's on. And then you have your volume controls on how high you want to amplify your hearing environment. So, and I must say, it really amplifies it. If you go on their website on axil.com, and I'll also provide a link so you guys can check it out for yourselves. It says that it amplifies it, at least your hearing, by 6 times, and yeah, I do believe it does. I honestly really believe it does. It comes with a little and it's cool because this is like a fitted wire. You can basically mold this however you want, and it'll just wrap around your ear and it'll stay there, which is pretty cool. And it does come with these like foam little these foam earbuds. And I think it comes with, I can't remember. I've had these for a while, actually. I believe it comes with a small, medium, and large foam earbuds. And then it also comes with small, medium, and large silicone earbuds, if I'm not mistaken. I'm really not a fan of the silicone earbuds. Maybe I'll probably try some in the future. But I've always been a foam type of dude. So I do definitely recommend using the phones, but again, it's all about personal preference. And on your right side, and it's cool because it has not only the logo, but it kind of tells you right here which part of your ear, on which side of your ear it goes, and it also has it right here. You can't see it because it's pretty much carved in there. But yeah, you can tell which is the right, and you'll be able to determine which is the right and which is the left. So on the right here, you have your little DC in port where you can put your USB charging cable. This is the cable that it comes with, and that's basically where you're going to put it in to charge. You have your Bluetooth icon button right here in the center, and then you have your volume buttons here, and then you have your speaker in case if you want to take phone calls, you're at the range, you can use enable the Bluetooth feature. Hey, maybe you want to jam out, listen to some tunes. It's actually pretty awesome. But I mean, of course, if you have like notifications on and stuff like that, you're going to hear it. Obviously, it's like if you have your phone like right at your ear, you're going to hear everything. And of course, it also may decrease the battery life as well. I believe the battery life is up to 12 hours. But I mean, I'm only at the range for just a couple of hours, so it's really no big deal. And it comes with this little piece of plastic here that you can actually pretty much just connect your little wire here, and that way if you have any excess wire, you can kind of just put it behind you, and you can just kind of just loop it a little bit and just kind of fix that. And then let's just say if you have the Bluetooth feature on, you have an incoming call, you just separate it and it just comes right off, and you just let this the right side here, you just let it dangle, and you'll be able to take the phone call no problem. Although I haven't tested it, if I had it on the back, I haven't really tested that, so maybe some other time I'll give it a test, but hey, who knows, might work. But I think that's a pretty cool feature. I would say that's pretty much it on the pros here. And and what's cool about these little foam earbuds is, I'm sure you guys have if you have actually used foam earbuds, you can kind of mold them, flatten them a bit, and then stick them in your ear canal, and then eventually the foam will will basically reshape, and it'll be able to fit more snug inside your ear canal. So that's pretty much what these foam earbuds do. They kind of mold, insert them in, and you're pretty much good to go. You're ready to go. And I believe that is pretty much it on the pros here. So pretty small, not a whole lot of cord length here, so that you're not, you don't have all this, you don't get tangled up or anything like that. I think it's pretty cool. And now let's go ahead and move on to the cons. Now there was maybe two or three cons that I kind of did notice on this. So number one, these foam earbuds here, um, eventually over time they do end up wearing out. So, and what I mean by wearing out is that um, you won't be able to mold them or reshape them after a while. So pretty much eventually you're just gonna get this squishy piece of foam, and it's not gonna take shape or anything like that. So, and eventually, I guess blocking those really loud sounds, um, especially carbines or rifles, um, whether you're shooting them or whether you're hearing somebody else shooting them, it's going to get pretty loud, and you're just going to have to kind of insert them a little bit. And so I actually just recently placed an order for some new ones, and so those will be coming in pretty soon. So that's one con about it. And the other con I noticed is that, or I guess part of that con is that once they do wear out and you are running a carbine or somebody else is running a carbine or whatever, um, that once you take them off, when you speak to somebody, when I would talk to my friends, my buddies, when I would go to the range with them, um, I get this I get this voice effect as if you were talking in front of a fan. And you know that weird little sound effect, that your voice effect that you get when you talk in front of a fan? You guys know what I'm talking about. So that's how I started, like, that's what I started hearing when I was talking to him. I'm like, okay. And I kind of freaked out a little bit, and I was like, okay, that's not normal. That's never happened before. I'm like, oh crap, am I gonna lose my hearing? And I was like, but eventually, after 30, maybe 45 minutes or so, it just wore off. It just went away. Um, I don't think I suffered any hearing loss that I know of. I can honestly say I would probably hear pretty good. But yeah, I would say that's probably the only con about it. I mean, really, just those two things. Uh, oh yeah, and another con was when you actually have the electronic part, or when you actually have them turned on to amplify your hearing, and then increase your situational awareness. You do hear like a hissing kind of static sound. Um, I never really experienced any, like a feedback or any whistling or anything like that. It's just like a really really like hissy, staticky kind of noise. And that's also because I have it at the lowest volume setting. When I turn them on, I have it at the lowest volume setting. So obviously, the higher you have it, the higher the louder the hissing or static noise is going to go on. Um, but even at the lowest setting, you could kind of still hear that hissing noise. It's not really a big deal, in my opinion. It's not really that annoying. It's not annoying or anything, but you know that it's there. So those are the only cons that I have about that. But other than that, that's pretty much it on these earbuds, man. So if you guys are interested, I'll leave a link at the bottom, and you guys can check it out for yourselves. Browse around, and now let's go ahead and talk some price points. So those are $200 earbuds. I believe the link I believe the link that I'll leave might come in a little bit of a cheaper price. But if you go to their actual website, not from the link, but if you actually look up and then go to their website, you can actually they have what's called, I believe, a Sezzle. I don't know if it's Sezzle Afterpay or Shop Pay or something like that, where you can do 4 payment installments, and every 2 weeks they'll take out a payment, so you pretty much pay it off in like 2 months. So if you're on a budget like me, and you guys don't have just $200 laying around to kind of just throw out there, highly recommend you go with that option. And they'll send them to you right away, and then every 2 weeks they'll just charge your debit or credit card or whatever you guys got on there. But yeah, highly recommend you invest. You guys, if you guys are on the range doing carbine drills, pistol drills, whatever, highly recommend this. It's a pretty good investment. I will say that it's a very good investment. But that is pretty much it for today, guys. Thank you so much for tuning in. And like I said, I'll leave the link and below, and you guys can check it out. And well, that's pretty much it. You guys have a great day. Stay safe, stay free, and carry on.